Will League of Legends Wild Rift be pay to win? That's what we're here to find out. Hey warriors, I'm Ben, and today on Android Gamespot, we will take a deep look at the soon to be released League of Legends Wild Rift and answer the most asked questions with some newly gameplay footage, so hang tight and let's jump right in. Number 5. Many fans would love to have the authentic League of Legends PC experience ported to mobile, but before we can compare and analyze the two games, just what is League of Legends exactly? League of Legends, put simply, is a team-based strategy game where two teams of 5 champions, each controlled by a player online, face off to destroy the other team's base. The game has over 140 champions to pick from. Champions are different in play and tactics from one another, and that gives players such a wide range of style of play and ways to victory that the game quickly became a worldwide success and one of the most competitive games in esports. Wild Rift is coming to an already crowded arena on mobile with games like Mobile Legends or Vainglory. Wild Rift isn't a copy of the PC game, it's built from the ground up for mobile and console. The strategy 5v5 MOBA experience of League of Legends is definitely there, but also Wild Rift is its own game, and you may be wondering how. For starters, Wild Rift maps are smaller, more compact with, for example, the Nexus turrets removed, kinda like in 5v5 3-lane maps of AoV or Mobile Legends. And while maps are smaller, they are similar to the ones in League of Legends with some small tweaks in placements like where the plants and walls are located. A total of 90 skins have been made available on the Wild Rift regional test launch, pricing from as cheap as 525 wild cores to as expensive as 990 wild cores. There are also 34 epic skins to choose from, including skins from Legacy Vault. Also, there were some people who got triggered that you won't be able to transfer your skins from PC to mobile, and although that may be true, Riot Games did say that if you have played League of Legends on PC, you will get some rewards in Wild Rift. Heroes wise, some had to be completely remade kit wise and stats wise. This is due to PC and mobile gaming having fundamentally different controls, and some other heroes will probably never make it to Wild Rift because of their gameplay mechanics just not transferable to mobile, and the same goes for the new champions of Wild Rift. The test version that is currently out only has 42 champions out of the 51 confirmed, with Teemo and Diana not making their debut yet. And I'll leave a link down in the description if you wanna check out a video of all the champions playable in the game. Number 3. Just like on PC, you can select from a range of champions and summoner spells before the matches start. The rune system is carrying over, but with a few changes and tweaks to better fit the mobile platforms. And there are also new minor runes that are unique to Wild Rift, like Sweet Tooth for example, which grants your champion gold when you eat honey fruit, or Loyalty, which gives you and your lane partner defensive stats when you're near each other, and this bonus stacks too. Wild Rift features a similar experience to the one of League of Legends, but shortened, so matches are quicker and take between 15 to 20 minutes to complete. You can also expect to find a lot of the similar in-game items from PC, which can only be bought in the fountain, and while the numbers and tuning of items may be different, they have almost identical purpose. Wild Rift also features many familiar active items, but each player can only buy one at a time. The developers say that Wild Rift's gameplay is built with depth and strategy in mind, and that they wanted this to be a MOBA that's easy to pick up with friends. The regional alpha version currently out has co-op versus AI available to practice your skills, a comprehensive tutorial, and new modes scheduled after launch. Number 2. Performance-wise, Wild Rift looks really good on a phone screen, even at medium settings. And personally, I think that it looks slightly better than Mobile Legends, but more importantly, the game runs absolutely spotless most of the time. even phones with modest specs can hit 60 frames per second in medium settings, which brings me to my next point. League of Legends Wild Rift is optimized to work on a wide range of mobile devices, so for Android, a minimum of Android 4.4 operating system or above will be required, along with 1.5 gigs of RAM, 1.5 GHz quad-core CPU and the PowerVR GT7600 for the GPU. As for Apple gamers, a minimum of iOS 9 and above is required with 2 gigs of RAM, 2.8 GHz dual-core CPU and the same GPU as Android systems. Last but not least, the developers added that while newer devices may allow for sparklier graphics, stealing Baron or scoring a pentakill will be just as impressive on your humble potato. And just a quick word before we answer the last and perhaps the most important question. If you like this type of content, be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet and ring the bell to get notified about my latest videos. Number 1. Mobile games have become infamous with the pay-to-win plague, and it is a fact that there are so many games on mobile with bad monetization systems designed to reward the players with the deeper pockets that it is getting harder and harder to label it any other than a standard. But as saying goes, sometimes you have to go through darkness to get to the light. We are seeing a bunch of new games that do it right. A few examples come to mind like Call of Duty Mobile, Genshin Impact or Teamfight Tactics. So how is the monetization of Wild Rift? Will Wild Rift be just another pay-to-win disaster to add to a long list? Luckily, the answer is a clear no. Wild Rift gets rid of things like wait timers and those annoying pop-ups, so the business model will follow the one from League on PC. In other words, you can earn all champions for free and paying is entirely optional. League of Legends Wild Rift is a very fun game, much faster but still have fundamental elements of League of Legends. Some pro players have a positive outlook on the game with the thought that it will expose more players to the game since all you need is a smartphone and internet. So basically, it's much cheaper logistically on mobile, and one must wonder, is League of Legends about to be surpassed? Is Wild Rift about to redefine the way we play League of Legends? It's definitely too early to tell, but I'm certainly keeping a close watch. And that sums up, is Wild Rift pay to win? And I'm just curious, do you believe we're looking at the new MOBA champion? Let's continue the discussion in the comment section down below. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, your likes are a huge help and subscribing is a good idea if you haven't yet, as I pump out new videos like this every week. Also, special thanks to my Patreon supporters and YouTube members, and if you also want to support the channel, you can check out the official merch or sign up for a membership on Patreon or YouTube for as little as $1 and get access to exclusive bonus videos, private Discord chat, giveaways, or your name right here. So head over to patreon.com/AndroidGamespot or check out the links in the description below. Once again, I'm Ben, thank you warriors for watching, and I'll see you next time right here on Android Gamespot. Stay epic!